Alright, this is a pick a card reading for Sabrina. If you watched the 90s show with Melissa Joan Hart, I think, it was fun. With the cat and all, it was fun. With the two ants and everything going on. It was fun. So this is entirely, like, it could be very different Sabrina's depending on what decade you're talking about. If it's the comic book series with Jughead and all those people, then it's a very different series. That's what started off. And then you have the 90s version, and then you have the one now, which kind of scares me even, but, you know, there's a lot of different ways that you can look at this. So we have the yellow marble, which is the solar plexus chakra, so power, self-esteem, strength. The clear one, so if you're clear-minded or you don't really know which chakra you're looking at, you might choose that one. And then you have the blue. The blue one is the throat chakra. The fifth one has to do with communication and self-expression. So if, you know, you're dealing with anything like that, or you like blue, pick that one. So this reading will have nothing to do with the chakras. It's just a different take on usual items and things. Excuse me. It's like really early in the morning, so it's like, I need to go to sleep. I'm not a daytime person by any means. Ugh. I didn't even like waking up for school early, so it was terrible. Anyway, yellow group. Alright, your spiritual abilities that are awakening. Stress. So 7 of Wands is, you remain on top, having the advantage, having something to convey, having long-term commitments and skill. So, I just think it's more of you opening up with the solar plexus is more self-esteem, power, strength kind of thing. So that's probably what it means. But you might have a little bit of anxiety, which is fine. I mean, some people have anxiety. I don't think I've ever had anxiety. I just kind of am more introverted, I guess, than most. Like, I can talk to a group of people. I can't talk to one-on-one too well, so I don't have anxiety about it. I just don't like doing it because it can be a waste of time. Anyway, protection message. Who or what has your back? You have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, great love, things moving quickly, exciting ideas, everything beginning to take shape, maybe a medical treatment, maybe therapy. But usually it represents a woman if you're a guy, and a man if you're a woman, or if you're, you know, part of the, you know, gay community. It could be either one. But it is a significant other, is what it is. So, and then we have what you're restricting. So, you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is values, traditions, successful, stability, family being a final focus, being rich, has all sorts of resources. You could be stifling that or restricting that for some reason. But yeah, it seems to be like a lot of family related things going on too. So there's that. What needs to stay buried? The Ten of Cups. Friendship maybe, or a dog. dark sense of humor. Anyway, happy family, lasting relationships, fairy tale endings, achieving your desires, perfect relationship, and marriage. You might be the type of person that doesn't want people knowing what you really want. So that could be a thing. Because maybe you have self-esteem issues. Or you just don't like people knowing that about you. Because you're a very powerful and strong person. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, some people aren't into it. How you can find balance between light and dark within you. You have the Four of Cups, which is disconnect. So you might have to disconnect from something. So depression, apathy, feeling stuck or stagnant, missed opportunities. So you could have missed a big opportunity. And that's kind of what's going to bring out the light and dark being balanced in you. Which is, you know, could be a difficult time, but that's when you connect to your whole self, to kind of put your head together and find out what happened. So that could be a thing. And then we have, how can you balance the spiritual and mortal aspects of yourself? Because you are fantastic. So it's like a health or the tree of life. So the Seven of Cups is choices, decisions, opportunities, and possibilities. So just know the possibilities are endless, if you really want them. This, you know, it's kind of a mixed up kind of reading. But yes, mostly it's saying that what you truly want is to be in a committed relationship. And that might not always be conveyed. And you might not have, like, you might have self-esteem issues every now and again, or you might feel powerless under certain conditions, or, you know, your strength isn't the most powerful. Because you feel stifled in some way, shape, or form, because you have to be subservient to certain people and that have maybe bigger personalities than you do. But you should say something, because usually if you're like the quiet person, you get more attention than those people that are talking all the time. So anyway, third chakra group, solar plexus group, yellow group. Whether it's power, self-esteem, or strength that you lack, you do want to have kind of the traditional thing, which is fine. I mean, you know, but there's a lot of people that don't want that, but you should kind of know who to stay away from and who not to talk to, if that's the case. They want something different. They kind of want to go by the seat of their pants in life. You don't want that. You should probably screen those people before they come into your life, so then you kind of keep people around that are kind of on that same level that you are. But, you know, some people like being around other people that kind of don't have the same interests. But, yeah. Group 1, if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comments section below, because I read everything. And yellow group, I do hope you do find confidence to say what you want. Maybe up front, maybe on the first, second, or third date you have with somebody, so that they know what the deal is. If they don't want it, they can always back out of the thing. And don't hold it against them. Some people are not wanting the same things, or they want to work on their career, or they have other complications within their own lives. But you do have to find that match for you that would help you feel fulfilled. So it might be time to do some house cleaning on your part. So Anyway, group 1, I will see you in the next reading, alright? And thank you for watching. Excuse me. The clear group might be a third eye kind of deal. Anyway, group 2, your spiritual abilities that are awakening are the Ace of Wands. Very interesting. So it's like commitment or maybe a ring kind of deal. Start of something new, an exciting time, a brilliant idea, an establishment of a business, a fire in your belly. So this could be an entrepreneurial awakening for you, which is exciting. And you could be starting a new business or an invention or something to that effect, which is a very exciting time. Protection message, who or what has your back? The 3 of Cups, ironically enough. The 3 of Cups, it could be friendship, could be successful endeavors, love, going the extra mile, causes for celebration, achievements in the military, or the battlefield, or the workplace. So, like, your friends have your back in your little business venture, and they could help you out a lot with resources, or just, you know, trying to get you on solid footing, which is nice. What are you restricting at the current moment? The Page of Cups, maybe love, maybe your heart. Okay. An admirer that the ability to detach, the caring attitude, a gentle approach, lots of emotional involvement. So you might kind of be putting all relationships on hold as far as like love relationships in order to achieve your goals for like business or just getting stuff off the ground, projects, whatever the case. You kind of can't be distracted. You don't want a third party kind of stifling your creativity or what you plan on doing. So that's fine. What needs to stay buried? The 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is future planning, progress, decisions, and discovery. You kind of don't want too many people knowing about this, and you don't want anybody to take your ideas, so you have competition with friends, if that makes sense. So, interesting. How can you balance light and dark within you? The 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords, you have something to convey. You're successful in some way. You do not make any rash decisions. So, you're kind of trying to balance desire and logic, if that makes sense, like creativity and logic together. So, you kind of don't want to spill the beans. You don't want to drop any information until it's certain, or you get to your first milestone of success is what I want to say. So if that makes sense to you, you know what I mean. And then we have, how can you balance the spiritual and the mortal aspects of yourself? Because you are fantastic creatures. We have the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is a worthy foe, friends and lovers who are on your level, love, affection, intensity, worthy allies. So you could be going into business and becoming your own boss to actually, become more stable so that you don't have to work 9 to 5. You can basically pick your hours and work, so that you have more times for maybe your friends or your family, or maybe you have somebody, that you want to have a romantic tie to, and you kind of want to establish your business first, if that makes sense. Anyway, group 2, if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. And thank you, group 2, for this. I love the little clarity reading. And I will see you in the next reading. Alright? Bye now. I know, delay. Alright, group 3. The throat chakra group, the 5th chakra, communication and self-expression group. So, your spiritual abilities that are awakening, choice, crossroads, path in the road, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, it's just rolling away. You might not want to have a conversation, or you might have insecurities about self-expression. So the Queen of Pentacles, is generous, best of the best, good-natured, good intentions, is based in reality and earthy. So, this could be you. You could be going through a glow-up. Whatever the case, it's, you're in a crossroads situation and you're trying to make the best decision for you. So it's very interesting. But you know who you want to be, which is very good. So a protection message, who or what has your back? The 9 of Pentacles. Illness in the coffin, so maybe you spit some ill. That's a song joke. Major purchases, large sums of money, new homes, cars, having more than enough, maybe new furniture. So the 9 of Pentacles could just be sending you good vibes, very good attributes, very good luck. So you have more than your fair share, for sure. And you just have more freedom to do whatever you want. So what you're restricting is the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands, happy home life, a new home, purchase of property, relationships becoming more serious, feeling comforted and safe and secure. So you might be a little bit on edge. You might just, just be delaying the inevitable. I don't know. But there's something there that you're just kind of putting on delay, about talking about, expressing yourself about something. But yeah. What needs to stay buried, wishes, the star, the 6 of Cups. Igniting the past, getting a second chance, going back to something you love, birth of a child, good memories. So, like, you could actually be having something new enter your life, or there might be a lot of stuff that you're not talking about, or just kind of stating your reasons for doing some of the stuff. But, that's kind of between you and whatever. But, like, the reason why you do things could be more of a nostalgia thing than anything else. Like, you want to be growing up in this town. Maybe it's a town that you grew up in, or maybe a town that was close to the town that you were brought up in, and you kind of want to have the same basis for your kids, or you might want to have them grow up someplace better, whatever the case. It's very based in a childhood thought, if that makes sense, or a nostalgic thought. So, how you can balance the light and dark within you. So the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is lack, an amazing love life, good partnership, loyal friends, a fulfilling sex life, happiness, and affairs of the heart. So if you're happy, everything will be balanced in you. The light, the dark, you know, you'll feel more achieved, and you'll feel more self-acceptance, I believe. That's what it means. But right now, you're kind of hiding aspects of yourself from yourself, too. So, once you can be alright with that, you can balance everything. And you can get more inspiration that way. But, you know, it's up to you. How can you balance the spiritual and mortal aspects of yourself? We have the Page of Wands. Abuse the whip. So, fun times, amazing ideas, thrill of a situation, enthusiastic, a messenger with good intentions. So, there's going to be a point where something changes. And it's just going to help you out. Because you are a majestic creature, if I do say so myself. And, you know, you deserve nice things. But, you know, you're kind of, you don't want to voice your opinion. You don't want to, like, tell people too much. You don't want to, you know, say what your intentions are at the current moment. So, once you can feel alright with that group theory, I think everything should be fine. Anyway, if you like this reading of Sabrina, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comments section below, and I will read those. I read everything you give me, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one, Group 3. Bye now.